And we're back with Sirius. Sirius, the town. The town with 33 people. The reason I drew that out so much was because I was trying to add these numbers together. My brain cannot math. Alright, so how's this doing in terms of production? Log, not much. Okay. I think one of the things too, when you build a forester's lodge in any location, is that you want to flag everything that's not a tree for consumption. So I want to make sure that I get all the stone and all the iron out of this area. And what that's going to ensure is that there's going to be the most amount of area for trees to be planted. And that's going to increase the efficiency of the forester's lodge. Yeah, there's a lot of trees up here too. Oh, tailors. Yeah, there you go. Cool. And we have a teacher. Excellent. Can I have an uneducated teacher? Is that allowed? Apparently. I think along with this, I'm also going to build... I kind of want to build a few houses here, but I also don't want to disrupt this sort of, like, forester's area. How can I do this? How can I do this to make it more efficient? Because, yeah, like, I put about all the buildings that I want to put in that right there. So I think it's going to be, like, right here. I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4 houses, right? And then the second forester's lodge is going to go here. The third one is going to go here. And I will essentially create another little housing area around here. That's the plan. And that way the people who work in these locations that are going to be in this area are also going to be living in this area, which is super duper important, because you see anybody who works here lives all the way over here, and that's dreadfully inefficient early on. But I don't think it's that big a deal. I'm pretty sure I'll survive. It's just like I said, part of the like the appeal that I really like in this game is that the area that you start in dictates how you start, how you build. Like, every map is different. You've seen how high that seed number goes up. I'd imagine that there are a lot. Wow, I'm gonna have a lot of room to fish. I haven't really taken a whole look at the map. Yeah, let's do that. Let's start in the bottom left corner here. Move up. We can even turn slightly. Actually, I don't want to turn. That looks ugly. Whee. Yeah, that's a nice little river. Cool. We've got some mountains. There's another large forest area. More forest area. And a whole bunch of reservoirs. Large bodies of water. Sweet. Okay, so we're definitely going to build our trading post down here. But, like, by the time this game is done, there's going to be a fishing dock every couple of, like, in intervals, just along this river. Right? And all the way around this reservoir. It's going to be pretty awesome. I think I'm going to activate my third farm. I made this one cabbage, so this one's going to be corn. It's always a good idea to stagger your different types of farms. So I started with 2 seeds, which is I don't think that normally happens. I think you normally start with 1. But I guess I got lucky and I started with 2 kinds of seeds. But if you had, let's say I have a whole row that's just wheat, and one of those crops gets infected with like a parasite or like some kind of organism, it will spread to the wheat crop next to it or whatever it ends up being. But if you have different kinds of crops or different kinds of orchards or different kinds of what's it called, like pastures, like animal farms. Excuse me, I'm taking a drink. At least it tones down the percent chance that you'll have problems in that area. Oh, I love the music in this game. It's so good. Alright, I'm going to increase the priority of the houses here. Oh, okay, never mind. They're getting built already. We have students happening finally, thank God. Yeah, you really need educated individuals. I'm kitty. You're cute. I was being poked by a cat. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. I could probably even fit another farm down here. Let's see if I can do that. Maybe I'll make it an orchard. I think orchards are less efficient than farms. It's just been my experience. But I've never got the same yield from an orchard that I have from a farm. Maybe the food that you get from an orchard makes your people more healthy, and that's the payoff. But honestly, I really haven't seen it be more of a benefit. I'd much rather use the regular farm type. Regular farm. Regular. Yeah, we have no leather left, so again, I'm going to increase the amount of hunters we have. Oops, I can't do that. You can't do that, Dave. I've never even seen that show. And let's take a look at that. Yep. Yeah, that looks about right for only having one person on there. But yeah, it's a little bit scary having your food go down this low, but like honestly, once I get this cluster kicking, like 6 farms activated, you're gonna see me go up to like 10k plus food in like 2 years, essentially, game time. Do. Ah, sweet, sweet water. You're so good. Huh. This is kind of weird. Oh, I guess. Okay, never mind. It's just a little bit of raised ground. I've never actually seen that in a reservoir. I thought it was a glitch at first, but nope, we're good. We're fine. All right. Look at my town. My town is so pretty. I would like to construct my roads. Yeah, now that everything's been cleared out of here, I shouldn't have any problems doing this. This kind of thing, yeah. Sweet. Sweet. Oh, this guy's hungry. Quick, get home before you die of starvation. That's the other problem you run into, is that when you're uh-oh. What happened? How did that happen? Did you not have a place to live? Why didn't you go and get something to eat? Your house was clearly stocked. Get something to eat. What's wrong with you? Where are you going? Okay, this person is stupid. This isn't my fault. This person is just really dumb. I've never had this happen before. There you go. After we had one person die of starvation. Huh. We have one student over here. Why? Alright, fine. I'm going to increase the priority so that these other houses get built pretty quickly. Because like I said, I want my foresters and my hunters and all them. I want them to live in this area, so that they can essentially have a more efficient route to work. Oh, that had paused for a second there. Sometimes when the color changes, these trees, these ones, they're kind of like dead trees, I guess, or that other elephant trees. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, the elephant trees, they pop out a lot more because they've got that tone of white that contrasts with the back so far, and it looks like the game pauses and the rain is just sort of sitting there, but no. It's just because my eyes suck. Yeah. That was my excuse. Why am I clicking on too many things? Let's get your shit together, Carl. Carl, come on. The fuck's this shit? All right. Yep, so we have a decent amount. What was our yield? Pretty good. Pretty good. What? That didn't have a yield last season? Was this really the first season that was active? I don't think it was. I don't think so. All right. Well, we got about 3K food out of that. It's not too bad. Yeah, like I said, and having additional barns is going to be really important because eventually I want to have such a massive surplus that food just like really isn't an issue. I want to get about 50,000 food before I get over 150 population. That's my goal. Ah, delicious water. Looks like we're burning through our natural resources nice and quickly. That's good too. Yeah, like I said, if you could just consume the natural resources around you, and it'll give you a huge production boost in doing so. And I guess the downfall is that now my food stocks are kind of suffering, but you know, I don't really think it's that big a deal. Yeah, and we've hit our limit for tools, so we're at 250 tools. So we're not going to have to worry about that for a very, very long time. Firewood is going to be a little bit of an issue. And in the future, all of my woodcutters places are going to be built again in this location, since this is going to be the primary focus of foresters' lodges, right? I'm going to have one here, and one here. So I'm going to have a nice little triad of wood income. Can it even fit more? Yeah, let's just check out these radiuses here. Oops, that's the wrong one again. All right, so this one stops about there. So I need this here. So that's 2, and then I could do 3, and then I could do 4. The only problem with that is they become slightly less efficient, or like the second and third one. Nah, I kind of want it to be, yeah, so like full surface area. So here and, no, sorry. Let's go with here and here. Yeah, that's where they're going to be. I'm going to increase the amount of herbs that we can go with. Oh. Same thing with food. I always just go, yeah, just as much food as you can. Yeah, I guess the big thing now is I'm waiting for my students to become adults, which is, you know, it's a little bit of a lull in terms of growth. But once I start getting more students into adults, because like we have more children and students than we do active adults at this point. So our consumption is basically twice what our production is. No, that's not exactly a true statement. I don't know how to quantify that. You get what I mean, right? Like, this is kind of inefficient to have less adults than children and students. Like 12 students, that's crazy. But yeah, I'm essentially mass producing food off these 3 farms. Yeah, here we go. It's harvest season. Early autumn. I love watching them do this. Just like go and collect. Yeah. Yeah. %, yield. You guys are going to want to harvest this one too quickly. Looks like they're prioritizing these ones. It's still early autumn. Now it's autumn. So we're just going to watch this farm here. Because if you see, I have 8 out of 13 farmers. And I could probably even increase this to be 14 cap. So 8 out of 14 farmers. And chances are we're going to lose some of this crop here. I don't know how much. Let's just sit and watch. It looks like we're gonna get most of it. Most of both of these, actually. Yeah, here we go. Here comes late autumn. So, at any point now, I could get a frost, and this stuff would be starting to be destroyed. And this is about, 600 food. There it is. There it is. All the stuff starts to die. Yep. Going away. Going away. Going away. Still harvesting some of it. Yeah. But we lost a decent amount. Granted, we're up to 1,300 food. Let's go check out our houses on the other side here. Hunter, gatherer, herbalist, forester. That's what we wanted to see. So we'll start to see an efficiency boom in this area. But like I said, it's not really important because I still have so much raw resources. I plan on gutting all of this. Oh wow, I actually didn't notice this area down here. I think this is going to be another good area for me to just foresters, forests. Yeah. So essentially the bottom right of the map is going to be eventually all all foresters, herbalists, hunting cabins, and gatherers' huts in even distribution. And this area will be all farmland. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I'm gonna do with that up here yet. I guess we'll get there. But for the most part, the focus is going to be on this part of the map. Nothing really past the reservoir across the river. I don't think I'll be crossing the river for many episodes. Yay, I have some adults now. Hooray. And as I get more adults, I'll just put them on to hunting. Gatherer's already full. How's the gatherer's hut? What's the yield on this? What? Full on logs? No way. This is another one that's just gonna be like, oops. Just get as much as you can. Alright, now over here. We wanted it to be outside of this ring, everything we build. But we would like another woodcutter hut. So we'll put that here. And then another set of houses. And we will increase the priority on all of this. And then build roads around here. Sweet. So yeah, it looks like we're doing okay. I think I could activate even another farm now. So another cabbage farm. Farmer. So basically everybody in this side of the map is either a farmer or a fisherman or something. Yeah, woodcutter. So yeah, like I said, it's really important to have housing to accommodate like an economic work traveling schedule. So people need to work in the area that they live in. I'm going to increase the fuel limit to 1,000. Yeah, firewood is one of those things that you really don't want to run out of. And I'm not too sure what the... okay, so provides... yeah, I'm not too sure how much better the stone house is over the wood house. I don't think it's really worth investing too much stone in them early on. Once you have like your economy is like stabilized and you've got 200 plus citizens, then maybe it's time to do that. And I also tend to do like I build like 4 boarding houses just in a row so I can accommodate large amounts of nomads as I get them. One of the other things we're going to want to build really soon here is a town hall. And I guess it's not like super duper important that this thing gets built, but it's nice to keep track of things and get the nomads when they come around. So I will do that. And there's a little area here. What if I guess I could just stick a house or two around here. Another one? No. Okay. So yeah, 2 houses. That's fine. Yeah, you want to try and use the space as efficiently as possible. And yeah, we're 2 of 17 builders, but again, this is one of those things that I think really isn't that important. It's better that I'm like building a surplus of food finally. I'm finally up to 2K. Probably gonna need another barn. So I will build... I'll just build another one. Right here's fine. Looks like our stockpile is starting to get full too. So we need to burn through some natural resources, but yeah, not too big a deal. Maybe I'll just throw a stockpile over here. Go, little citizens, go harvest. Oh yes, and one of the things I was telling, who was I telling about this? Oh, I think it was Brent. Yeah, Belmont, because he's playing this game now too. Is that during the winter time, like after your farmers have completed their harvest for the year, what happens is they become basic laborers, and what they'll do is they'll either move resources around, or they'll go and like any of the things that I've flagged for consumption, they'll just go and start taking that down. But yeah, they're essentially just a off-season workforce that you could use to mass harvest stuff. So the more farmers I have, they're all gonna go and like eat this stuff when the time is right during the winter, which would kind of suck actually if you think about it. I would really hate to be like mining stone and iron during like the dead of winter, the frigid dead of winter. Wow, we're almost at capacity students already. That's insane. Insane. But we're slowly getting more and more adults. We're up to... I kind of want this to be built just so I don't have to like manually count this, because now I have to add 3 numbers together. Boo. Basic math. Hate that shit. And the other thing that I'm going to prioritize, I think probably on the next episode, because it looks like we're running out of time here, is going to be getting a trading post down. Yep. Yep, that sounds like a good plan. Because we're going to start building a surplus of food once we have maybe 10K in the bank here. We're going to throw 2.5 of each into a trading post so that we can trade for coats and stuff. Hopefully, some of them don't accept food as like legitimate source of trade. They want like raw materials and stuff, which kind of sucks, but I guess it makes sense. Yeah, we have cherry trees. Sure, let's get cherry trees. Let's increase that. We got tons of people. All right, next time on SoloKAB.